Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is thread your needle, which means you're gonna put the thread through the eye of the needle. And then you're going to tie a knot in the end of the thread. And sometimes I do 2 or 3 knots just to kind of make sure that I've got a good knot. There's a couple of different ways you can do a knot. You can take the thread and hold it in your finger, put the needle in, go around it a few times, hold on to where the knot is, and then pull the needle through, and that makes a knot. Or you can wrap it around your fingers and kind of roll it through until you make a knot. But either way, just make a knot. Alrighty. So then I've got a good old knot. And then I take my thread. I'm going to pull out the pin that held it closed, and I'm gonna go through one side of the fabric from the inside. Let's see. It's not clear enough there. How's that? Okay. And then I'm gonna pull it all the way through. So the knot then is gonna be inside the mask. Okay, so poke it down in there. And then I turn it over, and then I hold it shut, and then I'm gonna do a whip stitch. So I'm gonna go through both sides, just right at the edge though. Until I go all the way across and close up. Close up the hole. Making sure I'm kind of pulling it as I go to make sure it's not doing a scrunchy thing where if you pull the thread too tight, see how it does that scrunchy thing? So you gotta kind of like make sure it stays flat when you pull it, so you don't pull it too tight. And if you do pull it too tight, just pull it back until you get to the end, and you can do that until you get to the end. When you get to the end and tie it off, then you can't do that anymore. So make sure that you have it all flat and straight before you tie it off. Stitches. And then I've come to the end of the hole, and I'm going to close it off. So when I do that, I don't pull all the way through. I take my thread and I go through my needle, and I go through the loop and then pull. And I do that a couple of times, and that ties it off. Trying to go through about the same place as I did the last one. Again, through the loop and then pull. And then I snip off the thread. And then I have a completed mask. Perfect fit.